So. Mal schauen, wie es heute weitergeht. Okay. I kinda wanna talk today, well, more like I gotta unload all the scrap off my chest. Why don't we grab some ramen? You know, shake things up. I'll take you over to a special shop I know. Okay. Let's go, I'll leave now. It's kinda far, but the flavor's killer. Get pumped, dude. It's over in Ogikubo, so let's grab a train over there. Neuen Ort freigeschaltet. Nice. Ogikubo, a quiet and convenient residential district with famous ramen shops. Lip-smacking good ramen. The deep flavor of old-style soy broth is worth the long wait in line.
All right.
Okay. Making use of hangout spots. There are a number of hangout spots in the city, such as shops, event venues, landmarks, and so on. Confidants will each have their own hangout spot that they like. If you go there with them, your bond will grow deeper than usual. Oh, that's nice. You can find out about hangout spots by having confidants invite you there or by reading about them in books. Try to find as many as you can. Okay. Cool. I love the feeling of noodles sliding down my throat. Okay, Ryochi. Sweat dripping over my face. Okay. This shit's the best, man. Ramen is life. Light soup like this really gets your body going again after a good run, you know. We used to come all the way out here after practice and... I guess that's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakaoka around a few times, but for some reason it don't look like he's getting along with the others. Are you worried about him? Yeah, kinda. I've been thinking about what he said, how the whole track team was putting up with Kamoshida's shit, and how I effed it all up for him. I think he was right. They don't even got a club room anymore, so they've been storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block for practice. They ain't really a place for outcasts like that. I should know that better than anyone. It looks, it's good they're keeping their heads low now, though. I don't want them high. I don't want them ending up like me. I know how you feel. Yeah, we're both outcasts here, huh? It's probably tough just walking around school for you with all them rumors and shit. We really don't belong anywhere, but you know, maybe that ain't so bad after all. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. I mean, I'd never have met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? So, it's all good. For real though, it's been a shit ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. I feel like my bond with Ryuichi is growing deeper. Yay. Punk talk. Chance to step in after shadow negotiation fails, allowing a retry. Ah. Nice. Alright. I just hope there's something I can do to help those Trek guys. Though it'd probably mess them up if I tried to butt in. Oh yeah, we still gotta find a new spot for our training. I'll think about it. No slacking off till then, okay? Okay. Later, dude. See ya! See ya!
Hey.
That's the key to this place. What? You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay? Okay. Ich muss mal schnell gucken, wann das nächste Kreuzworträtsel verfügbar ist. You can now leave Young and Yaya at night. Nice. Ist nice. Wir haben den 6.5. 10.5. Okay, nice. Do you want to go out now that we're allowed to? Oh, and come to think of it, shouldn't we stop by the airsoft shop and ask about the paperback? Ich muss DVDs schauen.
Oh. They're all dead. Who could have done this?
The larvae. It must have infected them. Got into their brains. We need to find those samples, Scalzi. Fast.
Scalzi! It's a story about an investigator who searches for the truth behind eerie supernatural incidents. Whoa, whoa. Why would you preserve it? Curiosity killed the cat, you know. So we finished watching the X-Folders, huh? After watching this drama, maybe you've got more guts than you did before. Ja, hoffentlich. Komm, level up. Guts, level up. Yes! Bolt!
Alright.
We have 2 days left until we have to return this. Let's hurry and watch the rest. Okay.
Yeah.
Eine DVD habe ich ja noch. Die ich noch schauen muss. Werde keinen Sitzplatz bekommen. Bullshit. Move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It has denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. It. Pollen warning as of next week. Greater volume and arriving later than in previous years. Hotspots of Tokyo. Experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we are the ones who did it. Ja, bisschen spät leider, aber kann man nichts machen.
Yep, yep.
Oh yeah, you've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot. Stimmt, scheiße.
Open your
Anyway,
textbooks.
today we're talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. But some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Manlich Kuhn. What do people generally call a woman who has a charm that sometimes leads men to their doom? Femme fatale. That's right.
Exactly.
The answer is femme fatale. Literally translated, it means fatal woman. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dance of opera, Carmen. Why, you actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes. I must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Ha! Immer noch oblivious.
Alright.
I will just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her, must be rough being a student. But you have nothing to lose from studying, give it all you've got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh,
Die Böse.
This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the girl of rumor, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Be careful.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
Ja, dann würde ich die 10 Jahre wählen.
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright, now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go!
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh?
Wenn Sage schlimmer ist.
What are you trying to pull?
Ah ja. Habe ich wenigstens 9 Jahre länger. 9 Jahre länger Ruhe.
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Gute Pornsource. Ich glaub's nicht.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor. But it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
What?
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is... using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come.
Aber ich glaube, ich weiß, was kommt. Bus.
Morgana! Transform!
Yeah! Katzenbus.
Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse, plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turn it into a car is totally different than our clothes changing!
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Was?
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could. But that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
Wieso kann die Katze reden? Zauberkatze.
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
Time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
All right then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Ja, ich sitze ja noch nicht mal vorne drin.
Jeez,
Aufpassen,
what a
Katze.
pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower! Oh, there! That feels so good.
Is that Purrin I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car!
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly!
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa!
Man, this place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Anyway, Nakanohara somewhere in here, right? Most likely in a segment of his own creation. Don't worry, it won't be the size of a palace. Our next step is to find an entrance to that segment. And what's this entrance gonna look like? I have no idea, but strong distortions should be the pretty obvious visual clue. So we just gotta go wandering around for it then. What a goddamn pain in the ass. Yeah! Yeah! Bam!
Three of them, but we're the better team.
Persona! There!
Joker took one out. All right. One more. This is it. Girl, show your might.
Yeah! Nice!
Yeah! Victory!
Okay. Shadow defeated! That was easy.
Habe ich nicht. Ich habe doch einen Skin für. Ja, Moment. Habe ich nicht einen Skin für den Bus? Ach, keine Ahnung. Bam!
Three of them, but we're the better team.
Ravage them!
Joker took one out. All right.
Calm down.
Ne, dann würde ich das andere nehmen.
I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything.
Do it!
Not over yet.
Persona!
Enemy defeated. Skull, give me more.
Losers.
Nice work, team.
Diablo-Reihe. Die ist eigentlich ganz
Man, that
cool.
was easy.
Also ich habe Diablo 3 komplett durchgespielt, Diablo 2 habe ich mal angespielt gehabt, aber insgesamt eigentlich ganz cool.
First move is ours.
Persona! That's not right.
Zoro, show your might. Stay focused. Zoro. One more. This is it. Zoro, show your might.
Who's next?
A spectacular victory.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
Whoa!
Dude, the hell is this? It's all wavy and shit. This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Now, are you ready, Joker? Let's do it! Schwarzes Fuego. Bestimmt. Hey, something's there. It seems to be Nakanohara's shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall became a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, we'll go talk to him. Reden?
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Marame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Ich könnte 10 Jahre leben, wie ich will. Ah, ja.
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Ah,
Get ready. Here he comes.
now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not going to let you take it away. Look, this is a winner takes all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. Okay.
Persona. Let me handle this.
Okay.
Go. I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah.
You're on the ground. Nice going, Skull. Words aren't getting through.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, guys. Let's do it!
Let's go, Captain.
On the ground. Nice going, Skull.
All right, time for some pain.
Nice.
With this power.
Now
Magari,
I'm more charming.
wunderbar.
I gotta use this
Kaya.
this time.
Ist etwas... Ah, okay. Jetzt geht's. Hallo. Leki Masaki. Hallo. Schöner Name. I was wrong. Please forgive me. That evil teacher used me and threw me out on the street. That's what caused my fixation on her. Evil teacher? Ja, dann nehme ich halt Salgo. Could it be that Madarame guy he was talking about earlier? Leki Masaki. Klingt immer so falsch. Okay. Dann nur Leki. Yeah, I just didn't want anyone to throw me out again. So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess. Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Gut. Folgt. Dankeschön. Kein Soundeffekt. Irgendwie. Sollte eigentlich was kommen, aber... Okay. Dankeschön. Ah! Okay, verspäteter Soundeffekt, auch gut. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, when you change Madarame's heart, before more people fall victim to him. Change Madarame's heart? What's that shining thing? It's the butt of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward. Oh. Okay. Attachment pearl. Hey. So Nakamura had a change of heart, right? Most likely.
Oh,
Creepypasta oder Horror-Anime? Horror-Anime. Nur deutscher Chat, aber englisches Game. Ah ja, gäb's deutschen Text für Persona 5, hätte ich das wahrscheinlich genommen. Aber, naja. Ich meine, ja. Englisch sollten die meisten zumindest verstehen. But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded? The lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again. Jo, Persona 5 ist sehr, sehr gut. You do have a point. Normalfall, ja. Ja, es gibt auch jüngere Deutsche, die kein Englisch richtig können. Was ich irgendwie schade finde, weil Englisch ist an sich eine sehr, sehr einfache Sprache zu lernen. So Englisch mit einer der einfachsten Sprachen, meiner Meinung nach. Und Englisch kannst du halt überall, so gut wie überall gebrauchen, eigentlich. Also es ist auf jeden Fall keine Verschwendung, Englisch zu lernen. Demon Girls in Hentais. Gegen die habe ich nix. Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target. It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online. On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get from some cold hard cash. Dude! Sounds like things are going pretty great for us. Alright, we did it. Hold on, there's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave. But there's more. Don't worry, it won't take long. Knock. But don't we leave this room first? Okay. Bis gleich, Lecky. So what else do we want to do? There's something I'd like to check in an area further down. First off, we should look for a platform that'll let us descend. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you got like a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layer changes every time you enter. Wait, so our path changes too?
Real?
This place is the fused cognition of a countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker. Okay. Bam. Hast Boss 4 gefunden, mag's ihn jetzt schon nicht. Wie heißt dieses Bild? Also von der Bilddatei zu urteilen AS11140-10.jpg. Aber wie es richtig heißt, keine Ahnung. Kommunismus und Fidget Spinner. Brauche ich nicht unbedingt. Das wird passieren, wenn Salg und Cthulhu fusionieren. Nix Gutes, nehme ich an. Was ist das denn da hier? Was ist Putins Verhältnis zu Trockenpflaumen? Darüber habe ich keine Informationen. Keine Ahnung.
Who's next?
Nice work, team.
Der große Wichser von Salvador Dali.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
Dali sagt mir was, aber
Calm down.
der große Wichser. Das ist, interessanter Name.
Joker took one out. All right.
Und wer in dem Bild soll denn der große Wichser sein? Die komische Grille oder das Frauen etwas?
A spectacular victory.
Das ist ein komisches Bild. Mit noch komischerem Namen.
All right.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Gott oder Salvo? Salvo.
We all did great, huh?
Yeah! Victory!
New skill. Rampage.
New move. What do you think? Okay.
That's all it takes for me.
Survival vest. Okay. Hold a sec, you guys hearing something? Ah! Dämonenzug.
Hey!
Trains are totally running. Of course they are, we're in the subway, you know. Yeah, but I thought this was a palace. Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know. People go through this darkness every day. Forget that. You sure we're cool running around on these tracks? It should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think I'm no train expert. You've gotta be kidding me. Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator. Okay. Yo.
This way.
Right, there it is. What I want to check is just past there. Okay. What is this place? It's kinda creepy. And a dead end at that. Why is it even exist? Alter, Ryuji, deine Grammatik. Okay, why is it even exist past? Why does it even? Ja, okay, aber. Warum? Weil ich nicht an Gott glaube und nichts zu besiegen ist nicht so besonders schwer. Now hold on, just watch. This is most likely an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct. It opened. New area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information. See, it's just as I thought. What do you mean? That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it? Glaubst du an Salgo? Nee. Das nicht, aber... Ja, okay, wenn man beides als fiktive Figuren ansieht, dann... Keine Ahnung. Ich kenne Salgo nicht so gut. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was der kann, was der nicht kann. You were thinking... so you were thinking there's gotta be more. Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here. How deep is it? Should we try going further down? That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal, we should head back and I'll explain more once we're home. Existieren wird... Keine Ahnung, Gott.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
I'm not entirely sure, but it blocked us from going in past a certain depth. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of mementos. No matter what.
Stimmt auch wieder, ja, ne? Da habe ich jetzt nicht dran gedacht. Aber ja.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Could it be a car?
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You can now go to Mementos. This is where you will change the hearts of petty criminals who do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. PPP. Man, that Nakamura guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how we're gonna give them any courage? He's right. See? I don't think that you're necessarily wrong. But should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason like with Kamoshida? You know, we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to wanna help him out. I mean, I agreed with that, and I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, MGG männlich Sina? I want to help people. The same goes for me. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. There, but no getting carried away, you understand. And don't do anything to stand out like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all.
What's
Is
up?
it Ryuji? Did he mention anything about mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you.
Hey!
DVD schon. Was? Naja. Tired? Ach komm, jetzt kann ich die eine scheiß DVD nicht schauen.
I should write something.
Nicht fertig schauen. Naja. Schauen wir mal, wie es beim nächsten Mal weitergeht.